In John chapter 10 verses 2 and 3 we read, "But he who enters by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the gatekeeper opens, the sheep hear his voice, and he calls his own sheep by name and leads them out." This verse promises all who are God's sheep not only can, but that they do hear his voice. You see, many born-again people doubt the truth of this statement based on their experience. They don't think that they can hear God's voice. However, we need to understand that the Word of God is true and not our experiences. You see, the harmony between what this verse says and what our experiences say is that it is our new born-again spirit that hears God's voice. Although God has spoken and still does speak at times in an audible voice, very few people experience this. You see, God speaks to our spirit and our spirit hears him. The problem comes when we aren't sensitive to or we aren't controlled by our spirit but are walking in the flesh. You see, we are spirit, soul and body, and our spirits are as perfect as they'll ever be in heaven. If we would change our thinking so that we will then believe what God says in his word about who we are and what we have, then this agreement between our spirit and soul forms a majority, and our flesh will experience the life of God that has been deposited in our spirits. Prayer, Bible study, fasting, fellowship, they're all great ways that we can refocus our mind's attention away from the voice of this world and back to the voice of our shepherd, who is constantly communicating with our spirit. You see, if we fail to renew our minds, we can live our entire life on this earth without experiencing that abundant life that Jesus provided for us. Listen and you will hear his voice speak to you through his word.